Video games have been a huge part of my life, just like many other people. And in my childhood, I didn't play as many video games, but I started playing a lot more after I turned like 12. And I just kind of wanted to make a video on some of my favorite games and some of my first games and stuff, so yeah. So my first ever video game was actually some weird, game on like a Nokia device. It was a weird first game. It was some kind of like Mario ripoff or something. It had like that one fire Pokemon, like the monkey fire Pokemon thing. And yeah, it was like just a platformer. It was pretty cool. That was my first ever video game, and since then, I fell in love with video games. I also played like Snake and like Carom and stuff on that device, so that was pretty cool. So my dad also really loved video games, so at least he loved them a lot more before. And he actually bought a PS2, which kind of counts as my first console, but it really is not my first console. My dad and like uncle played on that console quite a lot. We only had like two games, WWE and WWF actually. Yeah, it was all Grand Theft Auto Vice City, so that was pretty cool. The first game that I actually ever bought was Ben 10 Protector of Earth. That game is fucking awesome. I was a huge Ben 10 fan, and bro, that was so good. I played like a shit ton. I actually ended up completing it like a couple of years ago. That was pretty good. It's a 10 out of 10 game. You guys should check it out. So my actual first game console was the PSP. Yes, I was a Sony kid. So the PSP was like my first ever handheld as well, and I played on that thing so much. I had like a PSP 3000 that was like hacked and shit. Like, you could get like literally any game I wanted. So I got it when I was like 9 or something. And like, I played like, again, Ben 10 games. They were fucking bop, dude. Like Ben 10 Alien Force and Ultimate Alien, bruh. That fucking way big fight, that was fucking sick. That's the best fucking game moment I've ever had. You know how mind-blowing that was to me as a child? Bruh, I miss my childhood days. But when I was like 12, I actually figured out how to hack my PSP myself. And you know what I did with that? I got like a shit ton of like ROMs and stuff. I got like NES games, SNES games, Sega Genesis games, arcade games, and like PS1, up to like PS1, I guess. Even some N64 games ran, but they didn't run like too well. And that's when I first discovered my favorite ever game franchise, which is Zelda. So the first Zelda game that I kinda played was like, I think Zelda A Link to the Past. That game is awesome. I still haven't finished it, cause like, I'm too lazy, but I actually got all the pearls, got the Master Sword, did all that, but I haven't played more than that. But that game was awesome. I really loved fighting the enemies and stuff. The graphics hold up till today. On the PSP, I actually played quite a lot of other games, like Mario. That was fucking awesome. Kirby games were also really bop. They're so good. Like, bro, I love Kirby. Kirby's so cute. And just like that, I kind of played a shit ton of PS1 games. The PS1 games, I discovered like Crash Bandicoot, which is like awesome. I fucking love Crash. It's so good. So in like 2017, I actually ended up getting a PS4. So the PS4 was like definitely the best game console I chose. I had like an option between like the Xbox and like PS4. I didn't even know the Switch existed. So yeah, those two were my only options. The PS4 was awesome, my dude. Like, bruh, I'm so glad I chose the PS4 instead of like Xbox. Don't get me wrong, Xbox is awesome and stuff, but like, exclusive games, man, bruh, that's so good. But the first game I ever bought for the PS4 was Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Yes, I was a Dragon Ball guy, and the reason I got the PS4 was because of Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Yeah, when I played the game, there was no point in me playing because I actually just watched a whole ass playthrough of someone playing the game, saw the ending and everything. So I was like, why am I even playing this? But it's just a really good game. Like customizing my own Dragon Ball character, Super Saiyan, you know, all of those stuff were awesome. So yeah, it's quite a mid game now that I have visited it again. But back then, it was one of my favorite games ever. So yeah, I ended up getting a lot more PS4 games. Like some of my favorites were Spider-Man PS4. That game's awesome, and Spider-Man is my favorite superhero. So yeah, I got Spider-Man PS4. I got like Call of Duty that I never played. I got like FIFA that I never played. But one of the best investments I've ever done is like PS Plus. I got PS Plus Extra and bruh, it's so good. Like shit, man, it's so good. You can get like so many games. I'm not like a super gamer, so I have not played like a lot of really good games that are on PS Plus. And like, it's so worth it to me. It's really good. I fucking love PS Plus. My other favorite game is actually Persona 5 Royal. Bruh. I still have to do the true ending. At least that's what I read about it online, but I don't know what the true ending is. The 5 part, and haven't played the Royal part yet. But yeah, the game is awesome. I fucking loved it. My favorite girls are like Futaba and like Makoto. How do you say it? Makoto? I don't know, Makoto. I'll just stick with that. So yeah, those two are my favorite ones, and yeah, it's a really good game if you're an anime fan and stuff. It's so good. Now, one of the best consoles I have is the Nintendo Switch. Now, by now you guys know that I fucking love Zelda, and because I love Zelda, I got the Nintendo Switch. If you buy the Nintendo Switch, you either buy it for Mario Odyssey or Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, I love Zelda. Bruh, I played it so much. I had like 140 hours or something in the game. Yeah, it may not seem a lot compared to other people, but bruh, it's like the most I've spent playing a game. It's so good. Like, I love it so much. I can't wait for Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and yeah, I'm super hyped. I actually have quite a lot of games on my Nintendo Switch. Mario Kart, Omori. I haven't finished it yet, but okay, I have a special story with Omori that I want to share for another video. But yeah, good. I have the Animal Crossing Switch, so it's a really good Switch. And of course, I have Animal Crossing. I haven't played it a lot, but yeah, it's pretty good. I got Mario Odyssey recently, and yeah, Zelda is better, but like I fucking love Mario Odyssey too. It's really good. So, time to list off some of my favorite games. So this video is getting long, and I kind of just want to like rapid fire some of my favorite games. Zelda Breath of the Wild, Persona 5, Omori, Undertale, Spider-Man PS4, Hades, Apex Legends, Dragon Ball FighterZ, and finally, Kakatsu Party. JK, don't kill me. Nier Automata. So yeah, those are some of my favorite video games of all time. A couple of years ago, probably like 2 years ago, I made like a video on video games where I pretty much lied through the whole thing. Well, not the whole thing, like most of the part. Like, I didn't play Conquer's. I have played Conquer's Bad Fur Day, but I never really completed it, and I never had an N64. So yeah. So I kind of just wanted to make a video where I actually talk about my love for video games and stuff. So yeah. I hope you enjoy this new format that I kind of am working on. I'm tired of story time animating like the whole thing, so I just kind of want to like mix it with my YouTube content, and I just hope it does good. And even if it does not do good, I just kind of wanted to talk about video games. So watching. If you have stuck around till this point, I assume you like the content, so please leave a like and I guess subscribe. Well, anyways, have a good time.